Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Armello. So, let's go kill the king. Sounds good? Sounds good. Actually, I want to go back just for a second. I want to take a look at his stats. Alright, so he's got 3 wit, 3 spirit. That becomes a problem. Alright, so 1, we could go for fight. 2, we're going to have to go for wit. Just because that's the only way we're going to be able to do particularly well against, it's the only way we're going to do particularly well getting to the king. And since we're not going for a prestige victory, even though they're technically not mutually exclusive, our hope is that, well, my hope is that I'm going to be able to get in there and stab the shit out of the king. We'll see how it happens, but let's cross our fingers. Now, of course, we don't start with a whole lot of prestige, but that's okay. So, if you've never heard of this game before, and hello, Bandit Camp, right in the middle of a swamp. Damn. Well, no big deal. Ooh, battle armor. That's a damn good one. Right off the bat, too. Well, let's just take the swamp damage. Test fight. What do we get? Please give me something like armory. Yeah. Let's give me battle axe. Perfect. So I think I'm going to do some questing, and then we're going to go hang out in dungeons, because if I can get my hands on, a prestige, like, worst comes to worst, we win via prestige if we can't kill the king. But, we're going to want to wait until the king is very close to death, max out as much fight as possible, and until then, pretty much just hang on to as much prestige as possible. Because if I can accrue a lot of prestige, then worst comes to worst, if we can't get in the castle, and we don't die too much, we win anyway. And as long as Mercurio doesn't, like, faff about and become, like, extraordinarily powerful, I'm not too terribly worried about it. Just crossing my finger here. Just one finger. I don't know how I'm crossing a singular finger, but I'm doing it anyway. Now, I'm gonna go with items for the time being. Hello. That's not a bad item. Unfortunately, I am way too poor for it, so it is nighttime, so let's stop by town, grab that. Anything else I can get on the way in? Nope. Okay. Stop here. Test our wits. Not entirely sure what the benefits are for doing it the other way. I guess the other thing I could do is Spirit Stone Victory, but I think I'm just gonna keep doing questing for the time being. I'd like to clear that stone circle. Ooh. Hopefully the King's Guard moves. And what else can I do? I'm gonna cast Barkskin on myself. It's nighttime anyway. Probably should have cast that during the daytime. I can't cast Banish, but that's okay. Alright, that's gonna give us some extra toughness and mainly get it out of the cycle. Either way. Well, I'm not betting on him doing a particularly strong prestige victory here. Might be going for rot, though. Not even sure. Unfortunately, my main worry is, like, Poison Gift and stuff like that. That bit always just kind of sinks a run. Or maybe not sinks a run, but so much as slows it down. I'm kind of hoping she gets her ass kicked. Well, either that, or I can move in and murder her. She's pretty close to where I'm going, so as long as that guard gets out of the way, I could make it. The other thing is we go through the swamp. Not keen on that, but whatever. Yeah, I am a sorcerer to cross one singular finger, but, you know, just don't worry. Now, Santa, you're dumb and probably going to die. Now, I really, really want to actually play, aim for a rot victory again. It's kind of hard to do, but I'd love to do another rot run with Santa specifically, because now that I know that you can actually get into the castle without wit, she actually seems a lot more possible. Like, it seems a lot easier to beat people. Okay, good. Still have one managed to lose there, but yeah, going for a rot win and going through the spirit door, which, by the way, did not know about before the last episode, which is what, episode 6? Pretty embarrassing. Anyway, we've got the heavy flail. I think I'm gonna buy items anyway. Just because. Let's throw the heavy flail on. Like, we're gonna be a powerhouse the moment we attack anybody. Now let's go through the dungeon, because why not? Please give me cash. Nope, teleports me to all sorts of places. Ah, shoot. Why is this map just covered in perils? I still have 2 AP. Well, where can I go? What can I do? Screw it. Whatever. I'll take a little bit of damage here. I'm just gonna take the direct route. What else can I do? Oh, I got mercs. I don't have the money for mercs. But what I do have is Brazenberry Ale. So if that Bane comes after me, and I'm not gonna be surprised about it. Or Mercurio. Oh, right, and the body went away. So yeah, we didn't actually even take any damage for going through the swamps. Yeah, so if Mercurio or the Bane come after me, I'm going to be all sorts of a powerhouse. Unfortunately, yep, here it comes. Unfortunately, the flail doesn't help me in this kind of combat, but everything else should be easy enough, because I've got the battle armor and 6 dice to go with. Oh, so does he. Well, let's burn mercenaries and banish and go from there, because I want to cycle all of these cards out of my hand. Holy crap. Dude wants me dead. How the hell did he manage that? Well, I think we both murder each other. Yeah, we both murder each other. Oh, shoot. I wonder if I get prestige for that. Huh. Nope. We both lost prestige for dying. Neither of us get prestige, I think. Let's go check what his prestige count is. Yep. All right. So for a tie, we actually just both lose out, which kind of makes sense. But holy shit, that was a lot of damage we did. He did. He must have had some kind of crazy buff and or equipment to go along with it. But like, holy crap, he managed to do 8 damage to me. I mean, yes, Mercurio is second to Thane as far as combat goes. I really wanted to fight that Bane. But... Oh, hey, Santa didn't die. Surprise. Oh, hello. We're right next to a tomb. I didn't even realize. Well, that makes things different. Let's draw some spells, considering. I'll draw an item. Some items. Multiple items. Lots of red hot wines. Unfortunately, I don't have any cash for it, but let's cast that, and let's see if I can... Nope, can't cast that peril. Alright, so what we're going to do, it's nighttime. Let's raid the dungeon. Please be a follower. Shoot. Well, that was unintended. Well, none of those are useful during nighttime. Let's see if I can fight a Bane. I should be fine. Please, just 4 damage? 5-ish? Should be fun. Let's see how much damage he does to me. I really don't want to die here, but... Alright, yep. We got the Bane down. That's going to be 1 prestige. Let's see if I can get 2 prestige in 1 turn. I've got a lot of health for this. And I can attack the other Bane, too. And I'm going to get 2 extra fight dice for having that flail. So this might actually... Oh, man, this might be kind of a windfall run. I've still got 2 AP. Let's fight this guy, get him out of the way. And then we'll go after the other one. Yeah, that flail is nice. I mean, it doesn't actually give us 2 extra dice, just 2 extra damage, but that is equally welcome. Alright. Should be able to kick all sorts of ass here. No, well, unless it manages to get a defense. Well, if it manages to get a defense, yep, multiple defense. Doesn't do any damage to me, though. That's not a worry, but I'm going to have to fight him a second time. Well, GG AP, but works for me. He took my town. May as well just take him out the rest of the way. Yeah, no. I really enjoy the visual style that was, like, executed into this game. And I really would like to actually make something similar at some point. RTSs are hard, though. But it could be kind of cool. As long as he doesn't manage to get, what? 4 defense? Nah, he's not going to. He's gonna hurt me, though. He's actually gonna hurt me. Oh, well, not a big deal. We get 2 prestige for 1 round. And we take 2 damage, right? Yeah. No big deal. Unfortunately, there are no there are no stone circles nearby, but you know what? 3 prestige is pretty good for a run. So, end turn, and let's keep going. Yeah, no, the other thing is this game absolutely looks like Redwall, and it makes me so happy to play it. Because I again, wanted so badly for there to be like a good Redwall something RPG. And To a degree, I feel like they could have a little bit more in-depth storytelling to go along with this. But it is nice to play such a Redwallian... Redwall-ish? Redwaller? I don't know. A Brian Jacques type game. It's really disappointing he's actually dead. I actually met him, weirdly enough. So for those of you that don't know, Redwall... Ooh, hello. Redwall is a book series. Very long books each, like 300, 400 pages each. Not exactly aimed at children, but it was definitely much more of a like children's type book series, which was cool. But it's kind of like if you took Lord of the Rings and crossed it with effectively this kind of gameplay. 3 Banes appear this night. Oh, that's gonna be kind of terrifying. Let's see. But so you have, you know, like mice and badgers and weasels and rats and whatever. Like let's go for some spells here. Hello. These should be good. All right, so I'm gonna use mirror image on myself, just in case we get attacked, because I think that's going to last for at least a little while. And then we're going to have to, well, go through the dungeon, I guess. And we get some more mana. Damn it, not enough. Oh, well, not a big deal. And we're out of AP. But so, you know, mice, otters, rabbits, hares, badgers, they're all on, like, the good side. And then the evil side are, like, rats and weasels and ferrets, stoats, cats, but there's like really only ever one cat. I think there are like a couple of birds. I think there was a wolf of some kind. I kind of wish the camera was actually showing what was going on here, because I kind of want to see these two duke it out. Oh, not the end of the world. Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. But so, like, half the time, you know, Redwall is this like abbey where all of them lived, and half the time, you know, the invading weasels or the invading rats were threatening the abbey, and they'd have to like figure out how to fend them off. And they're all like peaceful folks, so they don't know how to do it properly, and it's kind of ridiculous. They also had like the most amazingly sounding, like tasty sounding food that you ever like would have heard in a book series. Like the author was kind of rotund. He wasn't super fat, but it was pretty obvious that he ate decently well, and he would talk non-stop about how much food everybody had. It was to the point of being kind of ridiculous, but it was quite charming. And of course, me never having encountered British food, he was definitely British of some kind. He might have been Irish, come to think of it. Let's see. I've got regeneration, so let's just go with items here. Hello. Wildweed. And, God, I'm never gonna make it. Through the town we go. Let's see what happens. Oh boy. I guess we leave it up to the dice. I really don't want to lose prestige per settlement claim, because I actually have a fair amount. Tits. How many prestige is that? Just 1? Okay, could be worse. And let's go get that back. Okay, and this is also a prestige. Action point and health. Nothing useful again. Let's see what happens. I'm glad I put the points into wit. But it's not helping me out particularly well here. Yeah, we're not going to make this one either. That hurts. Still get this, though. Test fight. Luckily, I don't think I take damage from this. And I get gold. Okay. Wow. That's far away. And seeing as we're, like, drastically injured, glad I picked that up. And off we go. But, oh, see you, brat. But yeah, so all of the books kind of followed similar plot lines, but it was always kind of cool, and it always involved, like, sieges and battles and fighting, and there was, like, a little bit of magic that went on, but for the most part it was fairly mundane. And I really enjoyed the whole, like, writing style for it. And they were always quite endearing, and it was always one of those where good triumphed over evil and morality and stuff, but it was just a really good book series to get into as a kid. And I really enjoyed reading them. Actually, I got kind of ridiculous. My school had like a reading competition, so you got like prizes based on how many pages you read. And seeing as I could read one of those a night, I read like 10,000 pages, which entitled me to like a skateboard. And the teachers were like actually investigating me for cheating on the reading competition because holy crap, she's got 7 prestige. I don't think I'm going to be winning this one unless I manage to kill the king. And I lose my items. Oh man, which one does it take from me? Okay, it took the flail. Could have been way worse. But, no, I really enjoyed those books, and, like, it really got me into reading. Alright, so we get the Warhammer. And Wildweed. Alright, so we're gonna just have less fight dice, period. I think something broke there. I wonder what this is gonna do. That interests me. Oh, either way. I've got 1. Oh, he's in there. Alright, well this is going to be interesting. I did not realize he was in there, and since I'm ambushed, because he was stealthed, I can't use any of my cards, but that's okay. Because I've got a bunch of fight stats right off the bat, which kind of kicks all sorts of ass. Let's just hope we can kill him. Bastard took my town. Yeah, he's going down. And he's not going to be able to kill me. Perfect. And I can use the Wildweed to heal me up. But, no, I really enjoyed reading the Redwall series. It was awesome. And, yes, I can heal. Perfect. Alright. Puts our prestige at 4. We actually have... How many Spirit Stones do we have? 3. One more, and I could actually just go cure the king instead. That is the temptation. Alright, dungeon, please give me something nice. Please give me a follower. Balls. Well, this is going to be interesting. But, I absolutely loved that series. Didn't actually finish them. I think there were a couple of books left that I hadn't read yet. I should probably sit down and read them someday. Oh, that's lackluster. I think I only rolled 1 useful die there. Great. Well, he does 1 damage to me. Not a big deal. Concern though, but yeah, no, I should absolutely go read some more Redwall books along the way. All right, and that's it for my turn, unless I use a hot red wine. That's concerning. It's probably a bad idea. And since I don't have the flail, it's not particularly advantageous for me either. Well, either way, yeah, no, I would really like to read those books. I just haven't had the time. I barely have time for anything. Part of the problem is I spend, like, what time is it now? It is 4:04 in the morning. And I started streaming at midnight, so I stream for at least 4 hours a day. I spent 2.5 hours doing podcast type stuff, and generally I can do like a 1 to 3 hour collaboration in a day. I'm practically a full-time YouTuber already. I'm not even paid enough for it yet. Combine that with like 5 to 6 hours worth of painting and cooking and whatnot, I just run out of time. That's why I like vacations. I flew out to San Francisco back in November, and I read 7 books in the span of 3 days. It was great, because I was on a plane. Like, what else do you do? I really enjoyed that. I should do that again. And let's see if we die. Probably not, but let's see. Yeah. Oh, right. Action points. Huh. I guess I get extra action points based on, like, it being nighttime? I never really processed that. That's cool, though. Because I'm noticing I'm getting extra fight dice randomly. Something I'm kind of glad about. But also our equipment makes us, like, super good against Banes. Which is really nice. Having that shield and all the other stuff, but... Yeah, no, I absolutely love reading. The problem is, like... I'm very picky about what I read. There are a lot of, like, really bad books out there, and it kind of gets to me. So, for example... Oh, hey, I healed somehow. Let's see. Let's go for 1 magic. Nope. Another magic. Yeah, that works for me. I don't know where Mercurio is, so we're gonna... Wait, I want to see what mirror image does. Oh, wow. Till the end of my next turn. Let's cast that on ourselves for sure. And we don't have any magic circles to pass through. I'm not super keen on using hot red wine. We'll see about that. We'll see if I need to. Oh, hey. I could go for a Spirit Stone victory. We'll see what we get, though. Well, let's see if I can boost up somebody's peril. Nobody has any perils around here. Oh, that sucks. Oh, more prestige for me. I'm just gonna keep doing these. We get cash aplenty. And that's about it, unfortunately. Alright, I have no more AP. I could burn a hot... Yeah, let's burn a hot red wine. I'm carrying them around for a reason. And I might as well do it. Give me a follower. That's money. This is dumb. But I'm doing it! Hopefully I can get some healing along the way. Alright, there we go. Got 5 AP for it, but let's see what happens. But yeah, my problem with being like super picky about reading is like I try and read sci-fi books, especially because I really enjoy sci-fi, but most sci-fi books are either like really into like weird concepts on like sexuality or like kind of postmodern identity, and it gets to the point where it's like it's too big for its britches and kind of annoys me. Ooh, wow, she's about to die. Yeah, she might lose some prestige here. I was really hoping she'd walk into that swamp and kill herself. Come on, Santa, go in there and murder her. Go in there and murder her. Get in there. Get punchy. Well, that is less punchy than I wanted. How much health does the king have left? Actually, a fair amount. But so, like, I try and read... Oh, actually, she had, rot. Ooh, useful. Unfortunately, that also makes all the Bane super powerful, comparatively. So that does become kind of a concern for me. Oh well, not the end of the world. But, so, like, a lot of sci-fi books get into that. And a lot of fantasy books kind of do the same thing. And it's hard for me to find, like, really good books that I like getting into. Let's go with a spell. Nope. Spell? Item? There we go. Alright, so we're going to use Feral on ourselves. So I'm not sure what we're going to fight here, and we're kind of injured. Where's that quest of ours? It's all the way at the back, isn't it? No, it's right there. Can I get to it? Not on this round. Next round, though. Okay. Come on, dungeon. Give me something nice. Magic. Oh, in that case, we're going to do... Can I tangle? Ooh, hello. I was really hoping I could tangle vine... Wait, bunny girl's down this way. So in that case, let's just keep going down this... We're just going to keep going down this direction. I'm going to see if I can tangle vine her. Where does bunny girl even come? Oh, she comes from right here. Let's trap her in a little bit. Possibly. There we go. And keep going. And unfortunately, I don't have anything else. I don't want to use wild sap. That's super useful. So I'm just going to wait. I also get a bunch of extra fight dice, so I assume nobody's going to really want to come after me. Yeah. No, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was actually was the longest book I ever read. I only made it like 6/7 of the way done with it. Wow, she actually managed to do it. Props. But apart from that, like, I really like reading the Star Wars books, even though they're non-canon now. They're all quite good and very enjoyable. I'm trying to think of other, like, particularly good book series that I'm really into. Yeah, I think we're not actually going to be able to kill the king on this one just because I'm carrying around too many spirit stones. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other books that, like, particularly captured me. I tried reading Wheel of Time, but, like, after a certain point, I just couldn't deal with, like, how unhappy a lot of the characters were. Hello, regeneration. Hello, wild sap. And why is my wit down? Oh, right, I enchanted myself. Well, either way. The rotten one. Let's see. Test fight. Again, fight everything. Get really punchy here. And we get more gold. I wonder how many quests there are. I wonder if you could actually, like, get a quest victory. That'd actually be really cool if you can manage to accrue every single quest. Somehow. Well, here's the question. Are we crazy? I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, considering I'm carrying around an extra wild sap. How much equipment does she have? Can I even tell? She's the bear. Bear has almost nothing. So in that case... do I use wild sap on myself to heal? I want to use regeneration, so we're going to start with that. Unfortunately, that doesn't help us given the current situation. So... can I use Crooks on her? Be a bit of a jerk. And I will use Wild Sap on myself. I want to live through this one. And I highly doubt she's going to hurt me, but I'm crossing my fingers here. We also have an insane amount of dice going on right now, so I'm not terribly worried. Oh, she did actually have a something. So she could actually harm us here. Even though she only has 1 die to roll. Alright, yeah, kick the shit out of her. I like the fight animations they've got going on in this game. They're gorgeous. Right, and I highly doubt I'm going to get back there for that quest. So at this point, we have 3 ways we can win. Prestige, because I think we have now become the prestige leader. So we've got prestige, we've got spirit stones, if I can make it there. Or I could kill the king if I really need to. But, yeah, unfortunately, like, a lot of the Star Wars books are no longer canon. I would like all of them to remain canon, but I know a lot of the, like, post Star Wars, the post Return of the Jedi books aren't canon anymore, and that makes me really sad. Because, like, the Thrawn trilogy, if you ever read a Star Wars book, read the Thrawn trilogy. They're amazing. There's some amount of stuff, like, in between that would be nice to know, but the Thrawn trilogy itself is actually, I'm crossing my fingers here, and I know it's highly unlikely. But, let's see. Ooh, healthcare. Let's see if I can murder people. But, like, so the Thrawn trilogy is really good, just because, like, the villain Thrawn himself is, like, really quite interesting and clever. And, like, just the entirety of it is really, really interesting read. And I highly recommend it to pretty much everybody. Let's go for a spell, a regeneration. Item, even though I'm getting kind of poor, and item again. Alright, throwing axe. Ooh, that could make some differences. Wait, can I afford it? Damn. I can't, but what I can do... let's go on a murderous rampage. Heyo! Away! I'm a little bit injured here. Didn't even realize it. Well, no big deal. I've got so many fight dice going on. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, wow. She's got a lot of really good items, actually. Ooh, this could hurt. Oh, she's burning cards. She wants to kill me. Moon. I believe I kill her. Yes, I did get her. She almost got me, though. That would have been rough. But I get her prestige, and I do... oh. Mercurio poisoned me. What a jerk. Well, either way, that secures me some amount of victory there. But yeah, no, Thrawn was really cool. Just as an interesting character, and he had some, like, really interesting things. Okay, they are still canon? I'd swear the books were all decidedly non-canon. I'd really have to read about that again. But that'd actually be really awesome. But that was what I originally wanted Star Wars Episode 7 to be. Because Thrawn is, like... Thrawn's not even an evil villain, per se. He's just decidedly imperial. And so, like, the entire premise behind the character is he analyzes whatever race, whatever culture, whatever, their artwork and stuff. And so as an artist, and it's like, alright, this is kind of clever, to, like, kind of figure out how they, as a culture, react to various stimuli. And so he would use that against him. So, like, you know, so-and-so have, like, these cultural art festivals, whatever, that make them very reticent. Oh, wow. We're getting all sorts of regeneration here. Okay, works for me. Let's go do some dungeoneering, I think, because I'm not going to be able to do that quest. And I'm not particularly surprised about that. Please. Yeah, there's a Bane. I was wondering when you'd show up. I want to murder you. But it was just kind of like an interesting concept as a character. And I wouldn't say he's exactly sympathetic, but he ended up being far more interesting than most. You know, as far as, like, Star Wars villains go, much less anything else. Also, apparently these Banes don't actually get the bonus. Damn. Not going to be able to kill it this time. But that should be fine. Oh, it's going to kick me back, and I can, Did we tie there? I did 2 damage to it. Okay. Did it do anything to me? Nope, it didn't. But that means I get to raid the dungeon again. Yes, I like it when this happens. Because this doesn't actually take... I believe that didn't actually take some AP off of me. Which is awesome. Anyway, roll the dice. Only did do a little bit of damage to him. Yeah, because for whatever reason, this Bane is not buffed. And I welcome that. I highly doubt it's going to do damage to me, and I got regeneration anyway. But at this point, I need to start beelining for the king. Because otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues winning that. I mean, I guess we're prestige leader, but that's not the victory we're pursuing. I guess I don't have much of a choice, though. If I get there, I'm going to have so many spirit stones, it's not going to matter. So I guess at this point, we might as well just hang on to as much stuff as we can and just kind of accept that we're ridiculous. Alright, I got wild sap, can't cast that on myself. Don't have throwing axes, so let's just go this direction. Call it a day. But, no, I really enjoyed those books. And, like, admittedly, the Star Wars books started to get, like, really weird once you, like, got out there a little bit. But, they were still very solidly written. More so than most. And I actually will admit, I really enjoy the X-Wing books. Just because the characters are less rambly about the Force being something or other. Like, it's kind of nice to read a Star Wars, a book of, like, related to Star Wars that has almost nothing to do with the Force. And that's always kind of fun. How is Amber doing, anyway? Oh, she's nope, never mind. I was going to say, she's getting kind of close as far as prestige goes. I really wanted to go in for a Kill the King type episode, but considering I'm carrying around all of these, I'm carrying around all of these spirit shards. Even if I make it into the castle, it's not going to matter. So I might as well just bide my time and try again later. I didn't even mean to get all of these spirit stones. I was just holding on to them because I was like, you know what? Why not? Who cares? It's not like I can throw them away or sell them. It'd be kind of interesting if you could sell them for prestige. Well, either way, I highly doubt anybody's gonna beat me out here. Alright, let's force everybody to sacrifice a follower. I don't have any of those. Well, let's see. I'm really hoping that the, like, new Star Wars under Disney manages to be good. The new Marvel under Disney has managed to be really quite fun to read. And, well, not read, but, like, you know, see it develop. Like, the Avengers was amazing. The, like, new Captain America. How many Spirit Stones do I even have? I don't even know. It's silly. But, you know what? Whatever. Might as well just kind of go off, get risky. I'm really powerful anyway. But, no. Like, Disney's Marvel has been really worth... Oh, shoot. They had one bad movie, didn't they? No? I was gonna say, like, the Wolverine movie was bad, but that wasn't Disney. That was... I want to say it was Fox owns Disney? Or, not Fox owns Disney. Somebody owns the right to the X-Men specifically, and the most recent Wolverine movie was awful. But apart from that, like, all of them are good. I don't know. At this point, the comments are talking about Sherlock and Benedict Cumberbatch. I actually don't like the dude that much. He has some good performances here and there, but I did not like... Are you... Okay. I thought for a second there Santa was actually going to try and take me on. I was going to be really impressed if she did. But, like, at this point, I'd love to go in and go for, like, a regicide victory, but even if I got in there and clicked on him, it's not going to matter. That's a shame. But, let's see. No, I don't know why I'm, like, not super stoked about Benedict Cumberbatch as a actor. I think the problem is, like, he gets really hyped up, so a lot of people, like, really like him for whatever reason. And he's okay. He's a good actor, I will admit, but I think he's being overused as, like, kind of cold, emotionless. Maybe not anti-hero, but, like, the really intellectual villain or hero, depending. So when he was playing as Thrawn, he didn't really feel like Thrawn. He just felt like if you took Sherlock and put him in Thrawn's boots. Not Thrawn, Khan. My bad. I've been talking about Star Wars too much. She's just going down. I didn't even need to use that hatchet on her. But I'll just kick the crap out of him. Now, I don't know. I think he's just being typecast too much, and it's becoming an identity problem that after a certain point he's just this role. And I like it when I see actors switch around. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be able to do anything for the next round. But, it's kind of like, to a small degree... Oh, shoot, what's the guy called? The guy that was Scotty in the Star Trek movies, he's being typecast as kind of the lovable rogue, kind of bumbly Scottish guy. And he's becoming kind of an awkward stereotype that's not as good. Wow, everybody's just out to kill me today. I highly doubt they're going to succeed, though. I am covered in all sorts of kick-ass equipment. And she can't burn cards. I do want all of her stuff, though. Oh, man, she took some fight dice from me. What a jerk. I don't think I'm not gonna be able to kill her here. But that's okay. I highly doubt she's gonna be able to do much to me either. Nothing. Let's see if she tries that again. Oh yeah, she's just gonna keep trying. That's unfortunate. But, yeah. No, I recognize that, like, Cumberpatch is kind of, like, his own personal demeanor is kind of typecasting himself into the role. That die is just kind of rolling around all sorts of weirdly. Either way, 2 damage to her and nothing to me. She's just going to waste all of her AP trying to even do a point of damage to me, and that's not going to work out well for her. And I can murder her on my turn. Yeah, Simon Pegg was Scotty. He's getting typecast too. Whereas, shoot, who's the actor that did Commissioner Gordon in the most recent Batman movies? He is actually probably my favorite actor. There are very few actors to me that are as good as him. And unfortunately, I can't remember his name because he's just so anti-type. Like, he's... Oh, hey. Like, he's... Yeah, Gary Oldman. There we go. He is such a, like, varied actor that I really enjoy watching him as he shows up. Because half the time, I can't even tell that he is... X role. Like, like, he was very Gary Oldman-y for Commissioner Gordon, but he played the role well. But, like, he was the villain in The Fifth Element, and I never even realized it. Not once. And it just floored me when I was looking at it afterwards. I was like, that's the same dude. How's that even? And I was really impressed. Anyway, let's see who I can murder. If the answer is everybody, I hope it's everybody. Now, I think she's buffed. Now, I could do extra action points here. Don't really need that. I've got plenty of health. Alright, time for some murder. Oh, does she not have... Please don't have... She doesn't have the BS spell. Alright, she's gonna be way more killable here. Honestly, all I have to do is get a couple of damage dice in this. Not great rolls, but as long as she doesn't get 2 more defense dice. Alright. She does do damage to me, though. That is a concern, but that's exactly why we have the wild... whatever. And, of course, casual murder. I'm not gonna beat my record for prestige, but I'm gonna get close. Alright, so there... Oh, what? How'd I die? I had 1 health left. She did 3 damage to me. Oh, I had the rotten apple. I forgot about that. Oh well. But yeah, no, I think my problem is, like, the more typecast an actor becomes, the less interested I become in them. Because then it's just the same character over and over and over again. Actually, one character that I really enjoyed, and didn't even realize it, was, oh shoot. It was the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who? The Scottish one. You wouldn't even know he's Scottish, actually. Oh, I'm totally forgetting his name. The one right before Matt Smith. If you know. Yeah, this is going to be the last game. He is an absolutely brilliant actor. For starters, he speaks in the most absolute thickest Scottish brogue normally. Yeah, David Tennant. There we go. His accent is ridiculous, and you'd never know it because he's that good of, like, an actor technically. And it's just really impressive how he manages to do what he does. Hello. I can burn some cards on this one. 1, 2. Skip to the loo. Come on, all I need to roll is one singular die here. How hard can it be? Well, tits. I burned 2 cards on that one, too. I guess that's kind of the point of this game, though. Alright, let's blow the hot red wine. And the wild sap. Because this is the last turn. Like, this is the absolute last turn, and there's nothing that can happen here that will make me lose. Alright! Hey, this might actually help me out here. But, yeah, no, I saw David Tennant in a couple of things, actually. So first and foremost, he was Barty Crouch in the Harry Potter movies. Of course, Barty Crouch really didn't get a whole lot of, like, face time. Wow, that's a lot of dice. Holy shit. So he was Barty Crouch in the Harry Potter movies, and nobody knew it. Like, when he became Doctor, I was like, oh, who's this guy? And then I looked it up, and I'm like, wait, I've seen him before. I just didn't even realize because he was just absolutely evil. And it was ridiculous. I really enjoyed that. But I saw him on QI, which is like a really cool trivia show, actually. And he was just absolutely brilliant there, too. And very Scottish. I had no idea. And to me, that was really impressive as an actor, because I only knew him from Doctor Who, and he managed to be an actor outside of Doctor Who. Unfortunately, the guy that preceded him, who, you know, in my personal opinion, is my favorite Doctor, and of course I'm terrible with actor names, so of course I can't remember the 9th Doctor. He's actually had kind of an interesting road to. He also speaks in a very thick, I think, also Scottish accent. But like I believe he was Cobra Commander in the G.I. Joe movies, which is absolutely atrocious. Like, those movies are bad. And I win. Wow, I didn't even have to try to hold on to my prestige after a certain point. That was kind of pitiful, actually. I really wanted to go kill the king, and it turns out I just became his heir instead. Whoops! Either way, I will see you guys on the next episode of Armello. And as always, thanks for watching.